7235. Email shumaautoparts@gmail.com. Shuma Auto Parts, for all your genuine vehicle parts.
The happy world of 5FM Radio, your adult contemporary radio station in Zambia, connecting you to the newsmakers and events that make news in the global village.
Good evening. This is 5FM Main News. The headlines. Government rolls out cholera vaccination campaign after 1.4 million doses arrival. Eastern Province are shocked by fatal stabbing over adultery allegations. About 225 die of starvation in Tigray. This main news bulletin is also streaming live on the 5FM Facebook page and YouTube channel, 5FM Radio Zambia. With the details, Hebet Mutavi. The government, through the Ministry of Health and cooperating partners, has today launched the oral cholera vaccination exercise in hotspot areas as part of the ongoing outbreak response. The launch follows the arrival of 1.4 million doses of oral cholera vaccines made available to Zambia through Gavi, the Vaccine Alliance, yesterday. Speaking during the launch, where she addressed scores of residents in Lusaka's George compound today, Health Minister Sylvia Masebo disclosed that some hotspot communities for cholera, where there's been a huge rise in cases, are priority areas of multi-spectral intervention. Ms. Masebo said that the ministry will deploy the oral cholera vaccine in a phased manner, targeting areas with a high risk of transmission in Lusaka province. She indicated that sub-districts of Lusaka, including Matanda and Chawama, will be prioritized in the initial phase. Ms. Masebo added that the vaccines will be given to people aged and above years.
We have communities for cholera where we have seen a huge rise in cases. Now, kunakomenda bora tambila tukujoji ndiye kuli number 1. Na ukanyama muta compete bakanyamana kombe ya George na ukanyama muta compete kukolera. Kifukata cyane manzi amene tifunga cyane buno. Ona bora. Esa kamba tiniya imanzi maya bobo. Aja manzi ya bora cyane buno ni matenda.
And giving the latest update on the cholera situation in the country, the health minister disclosed that the country has recorded a total of 23 deaths in the last 24 hours, which is almost double the number recorded yesterday. Ms. Masebo said that 21 of these deaths happened in Lusaka province and 2 of them from Central province. At the same event, local government minister Gary Nkombo identified as a hotspot be given 24/7 attention.
The World Development Committee. This is part of the reason why you were chosen. We are the chosen few. We must respond to the interests and aspirations of these children here. We are clearly putting these children in harm's way by not providing what is in our mandate, that being giving quality municipal services to our people. So I'm directing that all the areas, the locations, material, those that have been identified as hotspots for cholera must be given a 24/7 attention.
The Zambia Medicines and Medical Supplies Agency, ZAMSA, has distributed over 2 million free mosquito nets to 4 provinces in the last month in a bid to combat and reduce the high cases of malaria in the country. The 4 provinces include Lusaka, Copperbelt, Central and Southern provinces. ZAMSA has since commenced the mass distribution of long-lasting insecticides-treated mosquito nets across the 4 provinces and is targeting to distribute a total of 5.3 million nets by the 25th of January 2024. Bradley Chingove is the ZAMSA Senior Manager for Corporate Communications and explains the importance of the distribution of the mosquito nets.
It should be noted that malaria is a major public health challenge in our country and remains endemic across all the provinces in Zambia. We will endeavor to deliver these nets up to the furthest and hardest to reach health facilities across the country. The ZAMSA distribution teams are working tirelessly to ensure the timely delivery of these essential supplies in the coming few weeks. This concerted effort aims to swiftly cover the It must be stated that these mosquito nets are being distributed for free at no charge, courtesy of the Ministry of Health.
A 48-year-old man of Chaima village in Chief Mpamba's area in Nundazi district, Eastern Province, has died after he was stabbed with a sharp object in the head over adultery, Zanis has reported. Eastern Province Deputy Police Commanding Officer Stephen Mayoko has confirmed the death of the man in a statement. Mr. Mayoko said that the incident happened between January 11th and 12th, 2024, after Mapiri was stabbed in the head with a sharp object and died later at Lundazi District Hospital where he was hospitalized. He said Mapiri had gone to drink beer at Kalungambeba Trading Center and decided to go back home at 18 hours but did not reach home. The National Water Supply and Sanitation Council has extended the special regulatory supervision imposed on Lukanga Water Supply and Sanitation Company due to non-compliance to accounting, water quality, tariff setting, financial and commercial guidelines. A spot check conducted on the commercial utility in October 2023 revealed that Lukanga Water Supply and Sanitation Company had performed poorly on the special regulatory supervision indicators. NOWASCO Public Relations and Communications Manager Mpunga Simukwai says a subsequent inspection undertaken this month has revealed some improvement from what was established in the area inspection. Mrs. Simukwai, however, said that the utility has fallen short of the expected performance that should be at least 85%.
In view of the foregoing, Lukanga Water Supply and Sanitation Company's SRS has been extended for an additional 3 months from January to March 2024. NOWASCO shall closely monitor the performance of the utility to ensure that there is an improvement in all aspects of the SRS governance and operations.
President Hakainde Hichilema says he has received the news of the passing of Lieutenant General Ronnie Shikapwasha, former Zambia Air Force commander and cabinet minister, with profound sadness. President Hichilema says his prayers and thoughts are with his family and loved ones during this difficult time. This is contained in a brief statement posted on his Facebook page, monitored by 5FM News. And the Zambia Police Service has launched investigation into a shooting incident involving Mr. Shikapwasha, which occurred on January 14th, 2024 at his residence in Ibex Hill. Meanwhile, the Media Institute of Southern Africa, MISA Zambia, through its chairperson, Lorraine Mwanza, says it has learned with deeper sadness and regrets the death of Mr. Shikapwasha, who passed away at Minasoko Military Hospital last night.
Mr. Zambia will remember Lieutenant General Shika Pwasha for his open door policy and willingness to engage with Mr. Zambia and the media to promote media freedom and freedom of expression in Zambia. Mr. Zambia wishes to extend its condolences to the family and friends of the late Lieutenant General Shika Pwasha and wishes for God's comfort during this difficult moment.
In other stories trending this evening, Commerce Minister Chipoka Mulinga says his ministry will be engaging the Swedish ambassador to Zambia, Johan Hallenborg, to learn from him which state actors have solicited for any inducement that has threatened Swedish investment. Chief Maido of Serenje District says a newly installed Senior Chief Munchinda Kankomba Welala III has demonstrated rare leadership by empowering elderly subjects with assorted items to alleviate their challenges. Stay tuned for business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and informed about business.
The Bank of Zambia is expecting the volatility in the exchange rate to be reversed this year following Konkola and Mopani Copper Mines resolutions. Bank Deputy Governor Operations Francis Chipimo said this today during the ongoing 17th Bank of Zambia Media Seminar being held in Siavonga. Dr. Chipimo says that the poor performance of the mining sector, characterized by low copper production and export earnings, is a source of concern, but that the bank expects the trend to be reversed as a result of the KCM and Mopani resolutions. 5FM staffer Judith Mwape, who is attending the workshop, reports that Dr. Chipimo has attributed the volatility in the exchange rate to lower supply of foreign exchange on the market in the face of rising demand.
Statutory reserve ratio by 8 percentage points from 9% to 17% by the end of the year. There were other factors. Uncertainties relating to the delays in concluding Zambia's debt negotiations have also caused the tightening in monetary policy in the advanced economies, which has produced a stronger dollar and lower investment flows to emerging markets. Political tensions. Here I'm thinking about the conflict in Ukraine, and now Gaza, and we hope not, perhaps the wider Middle East. All of these have impacted commodity prices, such as the price of oil. They have also had some impact on supply chains. In all of this, the bank remains resolved in its efforts to bring inflation back into the 6 to 8% target range.
Ends business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
In foreign news, about 225 people, including children, have died of starvation in Ethiopia's drought-hit and war-scarred Tigray region since last July, local officials have said. Almost all the deaths, 209, have been recorded in the rural area of Edgar Abbey. Health officials have been quoted by regional TV as saying in another area, 16 people died in a brutal 2-year civil war, which ended in 2022, have lost their lives due to hunger, the officials added. Here's a roundup from the BBC for other world news stories.
The US says it seized advanced Iranian weapons being transported to Houthi rebels in Yemen. 2 US Navy commandos were lost at sea during the operation. Reports from maritime agencies say there's a ship off the coast of Yemen. The Maltese-flagged dry bulk vessel is said to have suffered minor damage. Iraq has recalled its ambassador from Tehran after describing Iranian missile attacks on targets in Iraqi Kurdistan as a flagrant violation of sovereignty. Iraq's national security advisor has also dismissed as false Iranian claims that the strikes had destroyed an Israeli spy headquarters in Erbil.
In sports news, Zambian wonder kid Joseph Sabobo Banda has signed for Swiss Giants FC Zurich on a 5-year deal. The Atletico Lusaka player was on a season-long loan to Super League outfit Nkwazi and will start life in Switzerland immediately. Sabobo joins Miguel Chaiwa in Switzerland, who is on the books of BSC Young Boys. The 18-year-old is touted as one of the hottest prospects in the Zambian game. Up next is the weather forecast for the evening, brought to you by Classicon. Stay tuned.
Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100, Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
The Intertropical Convergence Zone, ITCZ, is lying over the southern borders of Zambia, inducing a moist and unstable airflow from the northwest, leading to mainly cloudy weather conditions with rain in most parts of the country. Forecast for tonight, most parts of Zambia are mainly cloudy, slightly windy and mild with isolated rains. Ends the weather forecast for the evening.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa.
Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100, off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
The weather report brings us to the end of the main news, but before we go, a recap of the top stories. Government rolls out cholera vaccination campaign after 1.4 million doses arrival. Eastern Province are shocked by fatal stabbing over adultery allegations. About 225 people die of starvation in Tigray. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the happy world of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. I'm Herbert Mutabi.